There is a moment that every faithful man reaches when he realizes something unsettling. No one is coming to clap. Not because you failed, not because it didn't matter, but because this kind of work was never meant to be celebrated. Modern life trains men to measure worth by reaction, likes, praises, recognition, affirmation, results that can be posted and counted. We were taught to believe that if no one notices, well, then nothing meaningful happened. That belief has quietly destroyed our endurance. The penguin does not wait for affirmation. There is no audience on the ice for him, no record of his hours, no ceremony for his suffering. There's only work and the life that was entrusted to him. This is where many men become resentful. They stand their posts, they keep the watch, they huddle when needed. And when they ask the question they were never supposed to ask, why does no one seem to care? The question is understandable, but it's dangerous because it subtly shifts the reason that you chose to stand your post. If you stand to be seen, you will eventually leave when you are ignored. If you endure for praise, you will collapse when it doesn't come. Endurance without applause is the dividing line between duty and performance. And here's the hard truth. Most of the work that holds the world together is invisible. Meals cooked, bills paid, children protected, temptations resisted, words not spoken, doors not walked through. No one applauds restraint. The enemy understands this very well. He doesn't always tempt men with pleasure. Sometimes he tempts them with recognition. He whispers, "You deserve to be noticed. You shouldn't have to do this unseen. Someone should thank you for your effort." And when that gratitude doesn't arrive, he suggests a quieter lie. Then stop. The penguin never receives confirmation that his endurance mattered. He does not know if relief is coming. He does not know if his effort will ever be rewarded. He stands anyway. This is not indifference. It is integrity. And integrity means your actions remain the same whether or not anyone's watching you. A man who requires applause is easy to control. Remove the applause and he will abandon his post. But a man who endures without recognition cannot be manipulated that way. He has already accepted the cost of the post. This is why Christ warns against practicing righteousness to be seen by crowds. Not because righteousness is unimportant, it is very important, but because the need to be seen poisons it to the core. Faithfulness was never meant to feel rewarding in the moment. It was meant to be right in the moment. Some of you have been quietly faithful for a long time now. You've done what needed to be done. You've resisted what needed to be resisted. You've remained when leaving would have been far easier. And no one noticed. That does not mean it didn't count. It means you were doing the kind of work that actually matters in this world. Here's something men rarely hear. The absence of applause is often confirmation that you are standing the right post. The world celebrates noise. It ignores stability. But stability is what keeps everything from collapsing. Endurance without applause does something powerful inside a man. It purifies him. It strips away performance until only obedience remains. That obedience is dangerous to systems that are built on recognition and reward. You may never be thanked. You may never be acknowledged. You may never be relieved publicly, but you will know whether you remained. And so will those who were protected by it, even if they never say it. This is where quiet pride belongs. Not pride in self, but pride in not abandoning your post. When the work feels thankless, when the silence stretches on, when recognition never arrives, you don't need encouragement. You don't need validation. You need a sentence. Stand your post.